quest, right? There's a lot of optional quests now to do stuff to further advance your career.
All right, we are in the last and final group of the first round. I guess the group play is what we would call it. And we are in East Group C. It is only really the Celtics. Everybody else is just really doesn't have too much of a chance to even make it to the playoffs. Most of them are just play-in teams at best. We're going to try Orlando Magic. I was looking at the teams, and I just couldn't figure out who I would want to play with. But we are going to try the young upstart Orlando Magic. I was a big fan of Anthony Black. He's looked pretty good in the preseason. We're going to go against the Toronto Raptors, who are very confusing, very polarizing in NBA circles. They are... What the hell are they doing? Like, nobody knows. Nobody knows what they're doing. Like, are they keeping their vets? Are they moving their vets? They let Fred VanVleet leave for nothing. They got at least a first-round offer from at least the LA Clippers at the trade deadline. I don't know what Masai Ujiri was thinking, but that is his business. I don't know. It's just a weird team. They're not going anywhere. They don't want to give up Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes had an awful sophomore year. Played really, really bad. And they could have gotten Kevin Durant for him had they pulled the trigger. Now, I don't know what happened, but Masai Ujiri is the same one that traded for Kawhi Leonard and had no assurance that he was going to re-sign. He ended up leaving anyway. So that just didn't make any sense to me.
Up next,
but whatever. But they have this guy, the Magic have Paolo Banchero, who is going to be at least a 10-time All-Star in the NBA. He looked amazing in the World Cup. He had an amazing rookie year. He is a 3 to 4 level scorer, mid-range, passing, rebounding, three-point shooting, post moves. This guy reminds me of Chris Webber, a young Chris Webber, but with a better jump shot, a more pronounced jump shot. This kid is heady, he's poised. People have tried to push him and to try to take him off of his game, and he doesn't even hear anybody. He is just unflappable. It's nice to see Markelle Fultz playing the game that he loves with a smile on his face, because in Philly he never smiled. He was just miserable there. You know, Philly tends to do that to people. So Philly is the only place that I think is tougher to play in as an athlete than New York. Only Philly. Philly don't care. Your mom could be in the stands recovering from surgery. They'll throw a battery at her forehead. They don't care.
So the Raptors starting.
And the Wagner twins. I always forget which one is the more elite prospect. I think it's France. They just have a nice collection of talent. I think Anthony Black is another one that they've added. 6'5", 6'7" point guard, like Penny Hardaway. Wagner is going to be good. He's there with his brother. So they have really the reclamation project at Markelle Fultz. They have a lot of options, but who's to know? I'm excited for the knockout. Well, finishing up. This is actually pool play, so we got to finish that up. But I'll be doing that when I get back from my trip. I got to just shoot a lot with Paolo Banchero. Wendell Carter Jr. is another reclamation project.
Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Pirtle.
Paletti is an interesting choice. They spent a first-round pick on him to the Spurs, but that's the kind of thing that you do.
Here's Black, outside.
When you're chasing a championship, so I don't understand why they made that move.
Here he goes. The kick out to Banchero. Three-pointer off the mark.
Anyone near you, it's just an impossibility to hit a contested three. Unless you're Curry, then you can do it.
I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
I don't know any of their games for the most part, except Banchero.
I agree with that.
Now here's Carter. He picked up 18 points in the last
You reach, I teach. I like Carter because Carter is a rugged, old-school defender. He can rebound. I really think that if a team needs him, I think for a playoff push, I think he's a good starting center, starting power forward or center big that can give you good minutes. could spread the floor.
And, you know, BA, it's really
He's a
good
pretty
to
good
see.
player.
He really struggled early with that frozen shoulder injury he had and lost a lot of confidence. A former #1 overall pick. That brings a lot of pressure and expectations. Man, I tell you, this young man is well.
Oh my God. What is with the dramatic, like with the flopping? I can never get an offensive rebound.
Now here's Siakam. In his last
This
outing,
is the last 2Ks, 2K23 and 2K24, where offensive rebounding is just not something that happens.
the Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Fultz. And so
Oh my God, almost had an and one. Dennis Schroeder was interesting. He won the Euro Cup MVP.
2023 season was a rough stretch.
Played with the Lakers last year. Little erratic part of his career. Turned on that big deal with Boston.
In the bottom part of your conference.
That was kind of embarrassing. He ended up signing a vet minimum that year, but he had a 4-year, let's say $50 million deal. Pretty average for an above average point guard. And he said, no, I'll get more in the open market. He ended up getting a 1-year, $4 million deal. So sometimes you just cannot listen to your agent.
Now here's Banchero. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, what a
Oh, got an offensive rebound. It's a miracle. This team does not seem to have a lot of shooters.
Fultz against Schroeder.
They have a lot of like weird alignment of players.
Black passes to Banchero.
Oh my God.
To miss.
Oh, jeez.
see guys challenge one
It
another.
is just, I just wish the computer struggled as much as I struggle sometimes just to make a layup or a shot.
Siakam against Banchero. Here's Pirtle. And terrific.
Can't get a rebound. There's 3 guys there. No one reaches and tries to get the rebound. This team needs shooting. This team needs a little bit more versatility, and all the players are very similar.
Pass to Banchero.
Oh my God, he made a shot. It's a miracle.
I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
I want to kill these guys with pick and roll here.
Raptors have gone 3 of 8 so far. Barnes with it. Over
Gonna
Wagner.
be up late tonight editing stuff. There's not gonna be too crazy edits. I'm not gonna go nuts
And first
with
quarter,
these
we're up
fancy
3
like
minutes
3-hour. He's slow.
in. Out of bounds. The
That's an open pass.
off of turnovers.
That is an open, and the computer, what the computer is doing there, what the algorithm is saying is you're not allowed to shoot the ball and pass it at the last second. But if I see somebody open in my periphery and he's an open corner 3,
It's
I should be able to make that pass. It's ridiculous.
They've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Wagner inside, covered by Schroeder. And he makes it
Oh
up.
my God, I made a layup. I made a layup.
Mainly due to how much confidence he brings.
And nobody crossed in front of me when I was backing them up. We are learning.
Banchero against Siakam. Pass to Pirtle.
Paolo could make a outside shot.
On the screen
He's a good defender.
to the inside. Tries again.
Yeah, he does offensive rebound quite a bit.
Pirtle's got 6.
Got to put a body on him. Is
Orlando-
Wendell Carter guarding him or is Paolo Banchero guarding him?
Wagner with it. Siakam covering. Fultz against Schroeder. Fultz passes to Wagner.
Yo, they are tight on me.
Outside Fultz. Clock at 6. Banchero outside.
Green,
Gets the 3 to fall.
you
Banchero.
had a split second to make a decision. I don't even know if I knew that was Paolo. I just saw it was open and I took it.
Outside Barnes.
My defense has got to get better.
Banchero against.
Got to get better.
Out to the wing.
Dennis Schroeder, what is he going to do? This kind of is like his opportunity to rebuild his value
There's the whistle on the shot.
and see if he can do that.
For him coming up. It's
Difference between like a Milwaukee and like a Phoenix when you play this game is just remarkable.
He's a very effective player.
And the Magic making a change here. Ingles is checked in.
Oh, Joe Ingles,
Making a switch.
probably like I think the only real vet that they have on their team.
Fultz passes to Carter. Over Pirtle. To the paint. It's stolen by...
Oh, my God.
And now the Raptors on the break. Pass to Pirtle, and stolen by Banchero. In transition, here they come.
Nobody running towards the paint. Nobody.
Ingles passes to Banchero. Ingles, a screen on Barnes. The kick out to Ingles.
Too long to pass.
Schroeder against Fultz.
Oh, my God.
The Magic need to put one up here. The three from Banchero. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Held a little bit longer. Should have been held a little bit longer. Oh.
Down low. Here's Banchero. The shot is good.
Tough shot. I made that harder than it needed to be.
Banchero's got 7 points in the game.
Hey, oh, that's what she said. Hey, oh, hey. Hey, oh. Let's keep it sophisticated.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll
Scotty Barnes really has to work on what are you good at? Who am I as an NBA player? He needs to find his role because I feel like he's just a middling player. He's like a bummy Draymond Green. Jalen Suggs almost was
into a winning group.
Suggs is checked
almost out of the league.
Anthony comes in for Fultz. Achua's checked in for
Good defense there by Barnes. Good defense. And bodied him.
Giving is all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Jalen Suggs was a high pick, and he is, at this point, lucky he's like a middling rotation player.
Here's Barnes. It's
Yeah,
all in.
Barnes is trash offensively.
103 left to play in the first.
He needs others to create for him.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, good vision that time from
Wendell Carter, I'm lucky that didn't get stolen.
most ready shooter.
I gotta take chances here. These are just two young teams, man. The Celtics should run away with this group.
Over Anthony. Anthony grabs the board.
These teams, a lot of these teams are just very, very young, inexperienced.
Clock to your advantage.
The kick out to Ingles. Pass to Anthony. Carter, a screen on Trent. 14 feet away. Pirtle grabs
I
him.
felt good. I don't know why that didn't go in.
He's got rebound number 7 tonight.
This team,
Against Anthony
their identity is Paolo, Paolo, Paolo.
from the low block. And the basket.
How did he hit that over 3 people? Gary Trent is another player that doesn't make sense on the Raptors. They should have flipped him last year.
Orlando Magic. Pass to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Achua. Shoots. It's hauled in. Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now. It's all tied.
Oh, well. What a crappy first quarter.
Well, clearly they
Been
played
struggling, man. I've not been able to get the Wagners going, Mo and Franz.
Their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement.
Cutting is weird on this team. I don't even know how to play with them.
Wagner family get together with Franz at the 3 and Mo playing inside. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs, and it's Isaac in at the 4. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Oh, wow. Okay, Suggs. Okay. I didn't think you were going to make that, but okay.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5.
I got to do something with the Wagners. Are they shooters? What is that? I know they're defenders. They both defend, but I don't know their offensive game at all.
He's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Here's Anthony. Laid it in.
And one. Taking some tough shots here.
His first bucket of the night.
They have no answer.
Cole Anthony, I don't think his future is in Orlando. Anthony Black there, Suggs, Fultz are all ahead of him, depth-wise. He's kind of like a middling player. I would like to see him go like to the Clippers. I think the Clippers would be great.
Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
Isaac, good Lord. This kid has, I could make a whole video on his issues.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all
I don't understand
collectively
the way the computer moves.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves.
And one. Let's go, Suggs. Okay. Okay, I see you.
punishing those late defensive rotations.
I was saying you were almost out of the league. You want to show me up? Let's go, baby.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. All right, guys, what do you think about
Suggs was, I think, the 4th or 5th pick in the draft. So definitely coming off the bench is not what they expected. They expected a franchise player.
Defense and get high percentage looks.
See, the computer doesn't even want to jump. Isaac is right there, and they refuse to jump. But if it was me, they're making that jump.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump. These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young
Yeah, you got that mismatch. You got to attack it right away. If they don't double, then gotta take it. Taking way more shots in the paint than I normally do, but I just don't see where the shooters are.
Daniels a screen. 4-3. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe.
This team can't really shoot well.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto.
That's not a foul. Okay. All right.
We knew he'd be a good NBA player.
I didn't do anything with Anthony Black. I don't know his game. I know he's a driver at this point. I don't know if he can shoot. Look at his hair. He has just the best hair in the NBA.
He's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto.
Yeah, he's just a big old point guard.
Here's Black. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Fultz passes to Isaac. The shot is.
Oh, they didn't even give me a layup meter. They just let it go in. Okay.
He's got 4 assists in the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean,
Siakam is going to test his free agency. I think he's gone. He's saying I'm not going to re-sign with anybody. Jonathan Isaac, if this kid could just get his head on, I think he would be the best defender in the NBA. Like he has like Gumby arms. His wingspan is just insane.
Rebound by the Magic.
But I think he's played like something like 7 to 10 games in the last 4 years or some crazy number like that.
Isaac outside. Tipped away.
Oh my God. Good pick.
Siakam with it. Wagner picks him up. Pass to Achua. There's the triple.
They have no shooters. You could kind of leave Toronto open all day.
Off to a sensational 5 for 5.
This team is slow.
Black passes to Wagner. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
How did I miss that? I don't know.
plan to get him an opportunity to finish in
I
tight.
made a lot of layups.
They can live with.
And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Wendell Carter.
I don't know how I missed that layup.
Hurdles checked in for Toronto.
I'm going against a point guard here.
Here's Schroeder. To the middle to stop the drought. And the dunk.
I don't know. They did that on purpose because they've not been able to score on me. Because why would you just leave him like that for no reason?
Better watch out for the dunk.
Here's Fultz. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Let's go. Fultz is the only one that has any kind of foot speed on this team. Everybody's really, really slow with the ball.
Put something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And here are the Raptors.
Schroeder is probably, with the ball, one of the fastest, if not up there,
5 to shoot.
in the NBA. He's blazing fast.
Schroeder passes to Pirtle. No good on the 3. Orlando leading. Fultz with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. And there's the whistle. Illegal.
Why?
And let's use this time to have
The defense was breaking down, and they made the computer do a screening foul.
He was really opportunistic.
You guys are not even making it like subtle with the
things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really
with the
need to
rubber
find-
banding.
Get back on track.
computer assistance.
Come outside.
God, so many games that could blow people up, but they don't allow you to do it.
Be a screen on Isaac.
It's very rare where you get to blow a person out.
Trent for 3. The rebound by Carter.
This team's three-point shooting is terrible. Without Van Fleet, they're gonna have a lot of problems.
Scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Black. No points yet. Isaac.
Oh.
Shot is off.
Looked like that shot should have went in, but I don't know his shot profile. If he's a jump shooter.
And misses like that.
Look at that's what he does. He does that. He is abnormally long.
It's almost a footer. 7 feet, that is. So he should pile a fire. They've yet to find the match.
So for the Magic, Paolo comes in for Isaac. And it's Ingles in for Wagner. Barnes
I'll take that.
in for Toronto.
Folks, when he has room to throw it down, he's taking it to the rim. No hesitation.
Former #1 pick. famously picked ahead of Tatum. I don't know if it was somebody else as well. And Embiid, maybe? Right? Was that the same year? I don't remember.
Now here's Barnes. He picked up 15.
I think they need to give the keys to Barnes and then take it from there.
From the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Here's Black. Over to the left wing. Picked by Carter. From outside the arc.
He can hit the three. That's why I like Carter. I like him a lot. He's very versatile.
5 assists in the game. And with low
And this is the modern NBA. As a 5, as a big, if you can at least hit the corner three, you have no value in the NBA. Relatively little value. Unless you do everything else extraordinary, like a Mitchell Robinson that can block a million things and leads the league in offensive rebounding.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 6. Banchero against Barnes. Ingles, a screen on Barnes. Here's Banchero.
Good block.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half.
How? Oh my God. Yo, Gary Trent Jr. got hops for days against me. I don't know what it is.
Seconds left in the second. Out to the right wing. Pass to Banchero. Now Fultz.
That's a very off-even shot.
Off the mark. Now Barnes.
I've hit a few threes. I've hit 2 threes.
To the right side.
Defense is getting better
Schroeder
with
against
this team.
Fultz. Schroeder passes to Barnes. That three's off the
All
mark.
right, last shot, last shot.
I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside.
Let's see, really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters.
Give me it. Give me it. I'll take it.
And sends it home with some passion.
This is a very defensive first half. Or more along the lines of just an awful offensive team against another awful offensive team.
Patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted. Well, you know what,
I
guys?
haven't done much with Banchero, if at all.
Rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half.
Oh my God, they can never catch the ball clean.
Dennis Schroeder is out there.
God, this game is frustrating.
And it's Pirtle in at the 5. The 3 from Banchero.
Everything is a fumble. There's no clean catches.
Star from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, BA, I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless.
God, it's so annoying.
A lot of energy, and offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like him.
Yo, Fultz has been springy.
And he just
Like I said, he's the only one on the team that has any kind of foot speed. Him and Cole Anthony. Everybody else has like cement feet.
For a defense, guys, I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they.
I like their physicality at the ball. That's a tough shot. Do you see the shots the computer makes? Do you see the shots the computer makes?
Over a minute played so far. Fultz passes to Carter. Back to Fultz. Launches a 3.
Green again. Let's go.
And the assist
Pascal Siakam has been slow on those closeouts. I have not done anything with Wagner. Nothing. And he's a very good player. I've not got any rim runs or rolls with him. Look at this. Now he's made 2 crazy shots in a row.
third basket on the night right there.
And I don't mind that. Like, that's fine. These are NBA players. They can make...
On the take. And Carroll. The shot that time.
Oh, of course not. Oh, really? I'm challenging that because then that's a big turnaround.
Signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
I'll take it. I don't even care. I have to risk so that I don't get it. I don't know what that call was.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But
Yeah, he reached. He did. I mean, I don't know. I just have to do it. What the? Okay. I don't know what that was. That was awkward.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Yeah, get wrecked.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. First in steals. And they picked up more points off turnovers than any other team in the league. Quick reflexes.
And that's not a take foul. That is a, I turned the ball over, I'm frustrated foul.
#1 ranking in steals. Just illustrated the level of effort that they put
God,
in.
this game is just annoying sometimes.
Possession.
They have to make the game close, I get it. And this is the only thing that they can do for players that play the computer.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Barnes.
One day, maybe with Chat GPT, we'll make a
Outside Schroeder.
good algorithm.
Schroeder's got 9 points.
Good.
Schroeder has to give them something that Fred VanVleet gave them.
From the sideline. Ali LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo
That's what I want. I want Paolo on the run.
He said
He's supposed to be at the top, playing like Domantas Sabonis, passing, shooting,
It's just basketball.
That's a good point.
or doing one-on-one.
Thanks, Ali. Here's Barnes. The Magic making their last shot. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I'm gonna shoot it whenever I get a chance with Wagner. I don't understand why I cannot get. I don't even see him on the offensive end.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Nice start to the second half.
2 threes in a row
Their first 5 attempts.
by Schroeder.
Fultz with it. He's picked up by Schroeder.
OG Anunoby's another one that will be
Screen on Schroeder.
on another team soon.
Banchero in the post. Covered by Schroeder. And he gets that one. 14.
Yeah, that is a must every single time. And you can't double him on the post because he will. He's a really good passer.
Pass to Siakam.
Paolo is a really good high post passer.
Over Banchero. Siakam.
So you got to be careful. You got to give him that one-on-one.
Other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start.
That's a terrible shot. I forced that. I just want to get him a shot. He has like, and I also wanted to see what his shot is like.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 12.
Yeah. I don't even know how much they gave him. I think they gave him a 2-year, $20 million deal for Schroeder.
Just over 3.5 minutes into it. No coverage that time. Anunoby's gotten himself on the board with a
And Anunoby was getting a lot of trade offers, and he may be the Fred VanVleet of this year, or Siakam.
Schroeder. Outside Carter. Up and in on the layup.
And a foul.
Carter's got 9.
No stopping Wendell Carter there. Powers past the defender.
Too much power. I'm getting a lot of good switches here. The Raptors have a typical size team.
Pass to Barnes.
The Magic have a pretty large roster here, starting 5.
With the assist.
Barnes has been something of a revelation this quarter.
He's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's Fultz. 10 points for him. To the paint. It's stolen.
I wasn't trying to do that.
Here's Anunoby. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 2-point Magic lead.
I was up by 10, and I don't know what happened.
That's just too easy for him.
Fultz into the lane.
Yeah.
Jams it straight down.
Boy, when he's going to the rack.
Fultz has gotten me whatever I wanted in the paint.
Tapping it down. Tenacious.
Schroeder is an awful defender, and he shouldn't be that bad. What?
On Banchero. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because
They're going to take him out? Did they take him out? No, they left him in.
err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Ingles, he's checked in for Orlando. The Raptors also with a sub. Trent's checked in.
What has Black done?
There's 7 threes to
Nothing.
find the net in this matchup. Ingles passes to Carter. The kick out to Ingles.
Yeah, just take your time to give me a pick.
Carroll driving hard. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Fultz. Let's go with a 3. Hurdle grabs a miss.
Wendell Carter's right there, does not go for the rebound.
Here for the Toronto Raptors. 4-point game. Outside Schroeder. And here's Anunoby. Shoots over Ingles.
I was in his jersey.
On the assist from Schroeder.
I just love
They've hit everything.
Orlando has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
And Clark, since Dirk won that 2011,
Another one.
we've seen a bunch of German-born players in the league.
Cannot keep up with me.
Seeing is believing. And Dennis Schroeder, a prominent German player who perhaps watched Dirk Nowitzki have great success. The Wagner brothers, Max Kleber, Daniel Tice. I think seeing Dirk win finals.
Okay, go for the steal.
Inspired this
They want to make it close for the sake of making it close.
by Schroeder. Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Fultz passes to Bencaro.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown.
I don't know why Banchero's still playing.
Slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the paint.
Suggs played well in the first half.
Achua's checked in for
I shouldn't have gone for that block.
Comes in for Anunoby.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
How?
Use the glass.
Well, he's tired
Has gotten all 3 from downtown.
because the computer's playing the whole freaking quarter.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. And there's the drive for the tie. Orlando grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. It's Anthony on the take. Here's Bencaro.
Oh my God. I think it's because he's tired. So then why is he in the game if he's tired?
More, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
The Magic have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half.
And that's not who I wanted to pass it to. This game is just very cheaty.
Ingles against Schroeder. Bencaro with a screen on Schroeder. The kick out to Bencaro. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Schroeder. And it's Bencaro again missing.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Up top, Schroeder, guarded by Bencaro. And again, no good by Toronto. Lets it go from deep.
Green! Struggled, but I made it. Struggled, but I made it. They sliced half of the lead with their cheaty shenanigans.
On all sides.
So you know, Banchero's not going to play probably till like 3 minutes left in the quarter.
Trying to prepare for what's ahead.
Oh, this is Dick. Grady Dick, I think is his name.
Isaac is out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Anthony.
He was the best shooter of last year's draft.
Lineup on the floor for the Magic. Pass to Dick. Achua gets the bucket.
A one-handed push shot off the post.
4 of 9 so far from the perimeter.
This is where Franz Wagner has to step up.
It's Wagner off the drive. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam.
Another pass. I can never make a jump pass in this game.
Down low. Dick.
Give me that. How's that a foul?
On the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And he held me off with an elbow.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, BA. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
Now here's Wagner. And the shot goes down.
I got to shoot more with him. I got to get him right there in those situations and let it rip. I've not been shooting with him at all. He's not done anything the whole game.
By 3. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played.
Another BS foul.
He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
This guy's MJ in his prime.
Good shot there. Earned those free throws.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. Here's Suggs. And again! It's
Suggs has played really well.
Good rhythm there.
They've left me into good rhythm shots.
pass to Trent. Fires for three.
I was in his mug, but that is Gary Trent Jr., so that is going to happen.
These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three.
They don't want you doing any jump passes at all.
14 feet away. Achua with a rebound. And
No jump passes at all,
the Toronto Raptors.
which make no sense.
It's a one-point game. Again, the Raptors good for two more.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Oh, they put in Carter anyway. All right, well, I didn't do it.
Just reviewing the plan with his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I
Too
need
small.
to work hard and close this one out. Guys,
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The Magic have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Kicks it out.
Letty's an issue to deal with.
Isaac with a screen on Siakam. Back to Isaac on the wing. Suggs. Shot clock at 5. He takes it in. Carter from outside.
Green.
Drains the triple. And the Magic lead by.
I'm very. What the? They didn't even inbound the ball.
The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Siakam. Pass to McDaniels.
That better miss.
Isaac's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. And he comes up.
And one.
And now it's
Maybe. Suggs has played way better than I thought he was able to play.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean,
He was a top 5 pick. He should be able to. Why?
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Ooh, poked away.
Yo, Isaac, if he can stay healthy,
Outside Anunoby.
is a problem defensively.
That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
And hand up in their face, they're still making stupid shots.
On 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And Anthony, here we go.
And that should have been an and one. Could not make it.
2 free throws.
And, you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
Hits one, then misses.
Okay.
The attempt from the line.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Here's Siakam. Inside. Here's Pirtle.
Oh my God. I thought that was going in. Oh well.
5 here tonight. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Here's Wagner. Carter, a screen on Barnes. Pass to Carter.
Got him. You hit 3 threes, they're gonna jump. Wendell Carter has played better than I thought. Oh my.
Dunk by Pirtle. That gives him a double-double.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a
They really want to win this game.
Definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement.
That was a terrible shot, but it went in. Isaac has played better. Cole Anthony's played worse.
And here's Barnes. Left side, Anunoby.
Oh, and I wasn't smothering.
Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac's got 8 rebounds in the game. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Anunoby against.
Oh, he was wide open.
Wagner with a screen on Pirtle. Back to Wagner from the wing.
That's a fast shot.
Grabs the miss.
That's a very fast shot.
Got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him.
Isaac is actually a perfect matchup for Siakam and Scotty Barnes.
A lot easier too.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Siakam. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in. Barnes is
All right, well, we got to put Banchero back in here.
I mean, you got to get in there and get.
He's at an 80. I want to keep Suggs in here.
Orlando. The Magic making a switch here.
No. Why do you do that? Don't put a sub in if I didn't ask you to put a sub in.
Fultz passes to Ben Carroll. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
I have 3 fouls, so I can't use one to get him in, but
And Carroll going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Now here's Schroeder. Driving in.
how?
Lays it in. Nice and easy.
Schroeder not
I went to switch back.
shots.
Man.
Knows how to deliver in a big way and how to go out and make it happen.
Fultz against Schroeder. Pass to Carter. And Carroll outside. Walker with it. So it'll be
And
2
one.
free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Barnes.
This is where experience can be a differentiator, but Wagner's skill might be just as good.
And the Magic making a change here.
France has a pretty set shot.
Pressure get to him, cool and confident from
Pretty fast for a guy that's a big.
Siakam against Ben Carroll. There's the 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there, taking care of the ball.
Got him. Let's go, Paolo. He was very impressive in the World Cup. I don't think he'll make the Olympics
He's got that
roster, but his future is definitely there.
Absolutely tremendous athlete, able to
I would put him as a potential 10-time All-Star.
Siakam, no good. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Orlando. 6-point lead. Here's Fultz. Takes it inside.
Yo, Fultz is a blur.
After that make.
like
He is an absolute blur. 16 points.
so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Quick as a hiccup. And I haven't even shot the ball with him at all. It's been all drives.
To the inside. Lets it fly. And that one hits the back iron.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
It's Suggs with a drive.
Suggs!
One-handed slam right there.
Suggs has played really well.
Winning is all about playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy.
They got cold at the wrong time. Been cheating the whole game.
Suggs. Anunoby covering. Wagner outside. Pass to Ben Carroll. 17 seconds left in the game. Going inside.
Got him again.
Throws it down.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Weird, like I ended the game like on a 20-something run. 20-zip run.
The Raptors miss again.
Wow, what a terrible ending to the game for the Raptors. That's what the Raptors are going to have. They just stink.
Thanks for being with us for this edition of preseason NBA basketball. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, Paolo Banchero was just disgusting. No assists. That's not his game. I played him the wrong way. He is a facilitator at the high, at the pinch post, on the post itself, but he can finish if he needs to. 3 3-pointers. To lead your team in rebounding, scoring, and 3-pointers is crazy. I feel bad with Franz Wagner. I did not utilize him. Again, I don't know his game that well. He had that one layup. Suggs played really well. My goodness. Like, heady. He felt a little bit out there like what I felt when I used to play with Chauncey Billups. Just like a bigger, bulky guard that can get his shot wherever he wants to. Can't do anything great, but does everything pretty well. So pretty well with him. Wendell Carter is just going to do what he does, 2 for 2. And again, that's why he's so important, because he can rebound, he can block shots. He can do pretty much, I was about to cry. I thought that I didn't hit record. He can do anything that you need him to do. And he fits really well in the modern NBA. He can guard 4s and 5s, even some 3s. He can spread the floor. And he does his job, man. He just does his job. I think Chicago gave up on him a little bit too early. Jonathan Isaac is a freak of nature. He just has to get his mind right and has to stay healthy. He just doesn't play. But his size, he can guard a Wemby, a Chet Holmgren. I'm bugging. A Chet Holmgren. He's long and has those tangibles to be able to do it. But this is a really good win. What did they do over there on that side? It's a garbage team. This team is just going to have probably one of the worst years, I think. Look at 1 for 11 for Siakam. Like, that is just... But again, this team is very, like... The Orlando Magic have a lot of long-arm defenders and can do that. But, yeah, they're going to struggle this year. It's going to be hard. All right, so this was Group East Group C. So we got one more game in the series, and then we're done. All right, guys, I will see you on the next one.